and welcome back to Propulsion Lab at Devoxx France 2024, coming to you live from Paris. And my next guest is Vincent Ogloblinsky. Welcome.
Yes, thank you.
And Vincent have a very interesting and relevant and I would say very hype-ish topic to talk about, and that's generative AI when it comes to images and pictures.
Yes.
I guess Midjourney, DALL-E, this kind of stuff.
Yes, my talk is about how they works inside and what is the magic behind these models can generate whatever we want.
Yeah, no, that's pretty amazing and it's pretty impressive. I would say let's take it to something very practical since we don't have like a lot of time for an entire talk. How can we make the images that we generate better? What will be your tips for better prompt engineering to get better results?
You have to first be sure the model is, for example, trained on specific picture or on a specific domain. For example, if you want specific images, or if it's not, it can be whatever you want. A generic or a public model which was trained on very, very many images, you will have good results. But the best is to, after, train your own model with your, if possible, with your own pictures to have something which is more relevant and more better.
Is it doable for us? I mean, tomorrow I want great pictures. How do I start? Do I train my own model? And where do we start? And how hard it is? How long it will take? Which hardware I need for that?
It depends on the project you want. It's just a proof of concept. It's better to start with a SaaS or which allows you to interfere an existing model with your own pictures and train it very quickly in the browser or on their software in their software. And after using their models you have generated for your own stuff, or if you have more resources and computation resources, for example, you can train and go very deeply inside the training process to have something very special for your needs, your subject, your use cases, and your project.
Yeah, but if I want to be practical, and let's say, you know what, I want to write a blog post. And let's say my company has a design style, something like this, for example, right? And it has this elephant over there, and this is the font, and this is kind of the style of the images. And I have a lot of those, right? Because I have the previous designs, I have illustrations for other blog posts, I might have some graphics from the website, this kind of stuff. And I want my blog post to be illustrated in the same kind of a visual language. Is it something feasible for me to just go to, I don't know, Hugging Faces and then take a model and then dump maybe 100 different images and graphics into it and then be able to generate graphics for my blog post that will be similar in style?
Yes,
that's something that I can do?
Yes, you can do that with, for example, Hugging Face models, but it's very low level. You can use a SaaS online, which just gives you the same process. You give them images of your company design system, for example, or whatever assets you have, and after you say to the model, using this context, graphical context, generate this kind of image with a specific prompt, etc.
I really need to try it. And what services are we talking about?
Midjourney, for example, the famous one, use that.
You can
give him a picture of our famous artist and say, use this, inspire inspire from this picture to generate another picture, and it can match the style and put it on the final image.
How many pictures do I need to give it in order to get consistent results?
The more you have, the better it can be.
Yeah, but what will be like the reasonable minimum?
Around 10 or 20. Yeah, maybe 10 or... You don't have to have 100 images, etc. Just 10, for example, correctly or very different pictures, but with all the style, for example,
yeah,
you can have a good result. And many software, many projects you have online who use generative AI to, for example, create your own avatar or give you, for example, there is a famous project about having headshots of for people in a company, for the all people in the company. You just have to give 5 or 10 pictures of you in different perspective, in different size, or crop it or not. And after you can generate your own your headshot picture, and for all the people in the company.
And they will look like in the same style.
Yeah, same style, and you have a consistent style inside the
about us or our team. Well, very cool. Yeah, no, I need to try it. Another observation that I have is that now when we have a lot of images online generated by AI, they're very easily recognizable.
Yes.
You look at the picture and you're like, okay, this is AI. And not because they have like too many fingers or whatever, but just because of the style, it kind of becomes recognizable. And it's for me, as someone who want to use this image, it kind of ruins it for me because I want something unique that people won't say, okay, he was lazy, he was just use DALL-E to generate it. How can we battle that? What can I do in order for my UI generated pictures won't look AI generated?
At this time, the first problem, I think it's the problem of a resolution. You can have a 40 megapixel picture with generative AI for now. So maybe it's not very sharpened and as a real picture you take with your phone. And maybe the style or if the prompt is too generic or not too specific, you can have something it's not very human. And the other problem is, for now, this kind of picture are not very real in the process of other feelings. You can generate picture with people who are very happy, who are very. It's not a real picture or a real person with this real feeling generative with this kind of stuff. So it's
no, but I mean,
for me now it's a limitation.
Yeah, even for abstract concepts, the image that you get in the end of the day looks like it's AI generated. But I think maybe playing with styles, maybe not relying on default style, but specifying very specifically what style do you want will make it different enough so it won't look like any other AI generated picture.
Yeah. It depends on how you want to use this kind of picture after. If you want just to illustrate or to help people understand and take care of what they see, what they listen, what they read. Now we can fake everything. Sound, picture, text. It's very difficult to have people who take care of what they read. So it's the next step is to be more confident of what we can see online.
Yeah, no, that's another interesting question. So for now, we can spot AI images very easily, but in some point of time, it will be the opposite problem. It will be how do we know that this image is auto-generated? But I think we're not there yet.
We are very close.
Yeah, and it's going to happen very fast.
Very fast, and it's the advantage and the nut of our domain, but let's see.
Yeah. Vincent, thank you very much.
Thank
It
you.
was very interesting. I hope you learned something. I most definitely did. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And for you folks, stay tuned. Our next interview is coming right up. And we'll see you in a couple of minutes.